City. Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. A quick check now to starting five for both teams. One of the guys we're watching out for today, Amari Stoudemire.
And, you know, this is a pick-and-roll league. We all know that everyone runs it, and he's really, really good with that particular play. He'll set the screen, really good timing when he rolls, and then the ability to...
Here's the captain. Puts it up off the inbound, and that one's good. Derrick Rose. Here's Huffman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from the captain. Both free throws good from the captain.
He's a dead eye.
Here's Huffman, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Work by Stoudemire, passes it to the captain. Here's Smith, takes the assist and lays it in on the clock. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Knicks leading by 4. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to the captain. A three-pointer. Here's Huffman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Control so far. Into Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Another.
Smith for 3, and that one's good. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense.
From another perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum.
6. And it's blocked. A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey, guys. The captain in their last game against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 40 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kelloggian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is. It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Throw line. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for New York.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas.
They could be in some trouble.
Bulls making a switch here. Turioff is checked in.
A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Passes to the captain. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 20 points for the captain.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the 2nd quarter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Rose.
What a performance. Just look at the game for the captain. He has 20 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
His outside stroke has looked really good today.
Chicago making some changes. Evan Harris is checked in for Dunleavy. Outside Williams. Rob. A solo fast break. Here's Huffman. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor. For the finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up. Test the layup.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers. You know,
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semi. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, that was really surprising. I thought his performance came out of the blue, but it also came at the most opportune time possible.
You know, Steve, sometimes the smaller names show up with the bigger game. Perfect example of that here so far.
Noah kicks to Rose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. The captain passes to Smith. Rose with the rebound. Rose has got 5 rebounds. Pass to the captain. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
He is real
deep to start things here in the second half. Huffman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
hang time on that rim puts
there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss though. Textbook right there. Nice pass.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah.
The Knicks leading by 3. Into Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smith's got the 3-on-3 break. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
Here's Huffman. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. The captain's got it. Outside Hardaway. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway's got 6.
D there.
Now here is Harris. It's deflected. And here we go. Hardaway passes to the captain.
It scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Chicago. The shot's good from the captain. Allenbear's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Calderon. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Calderon's got 6 points. Back inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3. The shot's good from the captain. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Knicks on the break. He feeds it to Calderon. The captain passes to D'Alembert. And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
That is good.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
To the inside, Calderon. He's covered by Rose. He dishes it to Smith. Noah picks him up. Pass to the captain. That falls. Nice feed this time.
To another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous.
That's what he does, guys. He takes what the defense gives him and then turns it into points.
Jose Calderon is checked in for the captain. So a close game sees New York take this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals presented by 2K Sports. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.
I've been rapping for about.
All right, you guys are down 2-1 now with Game 4 coming up. How do you feel about your standing in this series? Is it still yours for the taking?
I'm feeling good right now, man. We just got to keep taking it a game at a time. Win Game 4, and the series is all tied up. Then take Game 5, and you're looking at a 3-2 advantage. It's not like we're in some huge hole right now. Man, this is a long series, and we've got plenty of work to do, but this team is fully capable of getting the job done. It's been a long road just to get to this point, so we got to remember what got us here and build on that the next game and for the rest of the series.
Some call it the Mecca of basketball. New York City, the scene for tonight's game. 2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad you could join us. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. As we take a look here at J.R. Smith, what do you think?
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. And a lot of time, all it takes is
goes up on the wing. No good off the front eye. On defense, the Bulls.
And thumping and bumping. Things only got worse.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Now, here's Dallenberg. Passes it to the captain.
Nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That's finished.
Covered by Noah. From the arc. The shot's good from the captain. The captain's got 5.
The newest digital edition of the Sporting News now available. The Captain appearing on the front cover. The future of the league now, the present. He's looking to make some noise in the playoffs.
Came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort.
Boy, listen to the fans. Any question about how popular he is here?
Not at all. He is much beloved in this city.
His shooting has been...
The 10-footer. Another shot. The shot's good from the captain. The captain's got 6 in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice insight.
Passes to Earl. Here's the captain for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
After digging them.
Here's Huffman. And the layup's good off the glass.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Bulls leading by 12. Harris kicks to Turioff. It's rebounded by New York. The captain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He passes it to Earl. There are the Knicks with another bucket.
Now they're finally starting to...
But one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Count the bucket.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting 1 in the first. From these fans, pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Surrey. Gibson comes in.
Truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was really incredible.
Absolutely.
Here's Huffman. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. The captain's got 24 points there now for the Knicks. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallin. And Bargnani subbed in for Stoudemire.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of
a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New York.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets.
It is first of the game.
Here's Huffman, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got the feed to Bargnani. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bargnani's got his second basket of the night. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harris dishes to Rose, and now the Knicks on the break. Moving it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now.
To prevent from converting in close.
And the first half is now in the books. In Chicago, they lead by 6. And And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Derrick Rose, a few spots down.
I'll tell you what, whether it's been attacking off the dribble or pulling up, both of these guys have really been lighting it up in the playoffs.
New York, who's covered by Rose. The shot's good from Stoudemire. Screen by Dallenberg. The captain passes to Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's got his second basket. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about great numbers for the captain. He got 32 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is raining down the threes, guys. You know how much I love to see this.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. Bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse. Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team. A nice surprise for this club.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jason Smith comes in for Samuel Dallenberg, and Travis Outlaw subbed in for Stoudemire. Here's the captain. Shoots. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 37 points for the... It's rebounded by the captain.
The absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Evan Harris is 104 left in the third. Smith for 3. That's good. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half. Up in an NBA family. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. By a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Time for us to say...
You certainly had a solid game, even if the team didn't end up winning. In a situation like this, does it feel like your teammates let you down at all?
No, I don't think my teammates let me down at all. We're not going to win every game. I felt like I played pretty well, but that's only a small part of the story. We need to make some adjustments before the next game if we want a different outcome. It's as simple